What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a super exciting Liverpool transfer news video because Liverpool are in talks to sign Jude Bellingham. Jurgen Klopp has been in touch with Bellingham's father and also Liverpool's representatives have been in touch with Bellingham's representatives. At the moment Bellingham he's holding talks with Borussia Dortmund and Dortmund's CEO because Bellingham wants to clear up his future at Dortmund, and it's pretty clear that he will leave 100% in the summer transfer window. And also Christian Falk, who is working for the Bild newspaper, he broke the story of Thiago going to Liverpool before any English media journalists have broke the story, and he's saying some very interesting things about Jude Bellingham. And Jude Bellingham recently gave multiple interviews where he stated that he's not after the money, he's not after the biggest salary possible, he doesn't want to leave like huge houses and big cars as a legacy. He wants to have a legacy where he has a big connection and a personal connection with the fans of the football club that he plays for, and he wants to make memories of winning trophies and also delivering brilliant games and brilliant performances to the fans of Dortmund and also any potential future club. So he values the traditional football journey a lot more than, you know, just being a mercenary and signing for the club who offers him the most money. And this is, I think, very crucial and very significant because Christian Falk is saying that I heard, and I quote, I heard that Jurgen Klopp internally said that he wants Bellingham and he knows that if Bellingham chooses the biggest salary and he moves for the biggest money, then Liverpool have no chance of signing him. If Bellingham bases his decision on the football philosophy, he sees a chance. And by the way guys, if you enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, turn on the bell notifications so you never miss the latest updates on Liverpool FC. And thank you so much for your awesome support on yesterday's and 2 days ago. The videos are doing great, so keep it up and share these videos with my friends if they are loving football and Liverpool. And Christian Falk said the club ultimately has to help him with the transfer fee, and Liverpool has to make a decision if they want to pay the money. If Liverpool can't pay the asking price of Bellingham, then they are out. Real Madrid aren't doing so well in La Liga and they have to do something in the transfer market, and it's worth remembering that Real Madrid have more money than Liverpool. I think Jurgen Klopp will find a solution with the player about money, but Liverpool has to find a solution with Dortmund about the money. And I think that one of the main reasons why Liverpool are not signing midfielder in the January transfer window is we are saving money for the summer transfer, and also because FSG are stingy and they don't care about the Liverpool project as much as they should. And I mean, FSG are getting heat even in the USA. The Boston Red Sox fans are furious with John W. Henry. Recently I saw a video on Twitter where there was a Boston Red Sox conference where the owners came into the room and there were boos ringing around the room where there were thousands of Boston Red Sox fans, and they booed John W. Henry. And I think Liverpool should do the same. We should increase the heat on the owners. So let me know where do you stand on FSG in the comments below. And it is believed that Bellingham's price will be over 100 million euros. But Christian Falk has revealed that Liverpool will have between 200 and 250 million pounds to spend on strengthening the squad in the summer. So Liverpool in theory could sign a midfielder in the January transfer window, but probably some of our targets are not available or they are way overpriced. In the case of Moises Caicedo, Chelsea bid 55 million pounds for Caicedo and Brighton said no, increase your offer or get out. And Moises Caicedo is a brilliant player, he's a huge talent, only 21 years old, brilliant and exactly what Liverpool need. But is he worth 80 million pounds? Because I think that's what it would take for Brighton to sell him. I don't think so. So Liverpool maybe are not signing their midfield targets because they would be way overpriced in the January transfer market. And Jurgen Klopp has already helped a lot of players reach their potential at Liverpool, including the likes of Salah, Mane, Van Dijk, Alisson, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and numerous players, of course, have moved to Real Madrid in recent years, and they have failed to settle. So there is no guarantee if Bellingham goes to Real Madrid that he will light up the place. But I think at Liverpool he will be one of the first names on the team sheet, and we need to phase Jordan Henderson out. By the way, what is your prediction for the Liverpool-Chelsea game, which is kicking off in a few hours? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really nervous for the game. I think Liverpool absolutely have to win this game if we want to finish in the top 4. But what we can't do is we cannot afford to lose to Chelsea, who are one of the worst teams in the league right now on form. They have a lot of new signings coming in. They already signed 6 players in the January transfer window. It looks like their new American owners are playing with monopoly money, it looks like. So I really hope that Liverpool turn up. But I think it's crucial that we start Naby Keita alongside Fabinho and Thiago, and not Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson needs to be phased out, and this will be a big test for Liverpool and for Jurgen Klopp in terms of team selection as well. And Jurgen Klopp also in the pre-Chelsea press conference sent a clear message to FSG that rival clubs are also working on developing and improving the players, but they are also spending huge amounts of money, and if Liverpool don't spend, there will be a problem. We will be in trouble. That was clear from Jurgen Klopp's press conference, and I think we already know this, but also Jurgen Klopp clearly wants to spend money. Of course not right now, because he said he's thinking long term. We have to spend money because all of our rivals spend money, and also they have brilliant managers. These are the words of Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool have to do the same. We have the best manager probably of the lot, but if he is not backed in the transfer market, if he doesn't have the good enough squad, then he won't be able to cope with the likes of Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham. So Liverpool need to spend a serious amount of money in the summer. And I'm not sure how to feel about, Jurgen Klopp saying an update on the Bobby Firmino contract situation, that he recommended to the club to extend Bobby Firmino's contract. I mean, Bobby Firmino is a legend, and giving him maybe a 1-year contract with an option to extend for a further year makes sense, because Bobby Firmino is such a unique player where he won't be able probably to play for a lot of other clubs. He's still good enough to play for a lot of clubs, but not in the specific role that he has played for Liverpool, because this false 9, basically Bobby Firmino reinvented the role, and Jurgen Klopp said he could write a whole book about Bobby Firmino, how he interprets the false 9. And also Bobby Firmino said this to the official Liverpool magazine: it's incredibly playing high-level football here. It's incredible playing high-level football here with great players, stars of the game. I'm happy here and I intend to stay here and help Liverpool. It's a dream for all players to win the Premier League and the Champions League. It's history, a huge legacy. When it happened, we felt tremendously privileged, grateful to God for having given this to us. And also, basically, Firmino is happy here. Jurgen Klopp wants Firmino to stay. So now it's only the matter of what kind of wages does he want? Does the club offer him enough wages? How long a contract does he want? Does the club offer him a long enough contract? I think a 1-year contract to Bobby Firmino plus a 1-year extension makes sense, even though we have 6 forwards right now. 3 of them are injured. Darwin Núñez is just coming back from injury. So I think it makes sense for Liverpool to have options, because look at all the top teams in the world. They have an abundance of options in the forward areas. So I think that it makes sense. If you bin Bobby Firmino off, you need to sign a 30, 40, 50 million pound player. And that just doesn't, fit into Liverpool's transfer budget, because we are already having to spend huge amounts of money on the midfield area, which has been blatantly ignored by FSG for many years. And I think it's also very telling that John W. Henry doesn't publicly talk about Liverpool. He doesn't give any interviews to journalists. He doesn't meet Liverpool fans at all. At least he went out and talked to the Red Sox fans, but he was booed, criticized for his decisions. and he's not spending enough money on the Boston Red Sox either. And Mo Salah is also confident that Liverpool can bounce back from this really big slump of form. He said, "We have a really good group. I've been in 3 or 4 teams. I know what's different between here and other teams. We have an unbelievable group of players. We always try to help the young players, and the experienced ones always try to stay calm in the situation and just advise the young players to stay calm as well. It's hard, it's a tough situation right now, but I think we are going to go through that and make it better. And I think Salah needs to step up, and also I would like him to play a little bit more closer to goal, closer to the middle, because he was too many times so isolated on the right wing out wide. So Liverpool need to give Salah the tactics to help Liverpool, to be able to help Liverpool, because if he's closer to goal, he can score goals, get assists a lot more easily. Paul Merson also thinks that whoever loses the Liverpool-Chelsea game will be out of the top 4 race. And at the halfway stage, that's a very bold statement. I don't think that's necessarily true, but it will be a significant blow, whoever loses this Liverpool-Chelsea game. 9th place against 10th place. Is this a big game? Paul Merson asks. Oh my goodness, I mean, Liverpool and Chelsea fans must be holding their heads. I mean, Chelsea won the Champions League a couple of years ago. Liverpool won the Premier League a couple of years ago. How the mighty have fallen. We are in mid-table, both of these clubs. I will go as far as to say that whoever loses this match is completely out of the Premier League top 4 race. Paul Merson said, "This is a massive game. The team that wins this game could go on a run and really push for a place in the top 4. Liverpool got blown away by Brighton the other day. I did mention that there was no way Brighton were going to lose that game, and they deserved to win. The Liverpool players who played against Wolves aren't going to play on Saturday. Salah isn't closing down like he used to. They need to go back to closing down, winning the ball high up the pitch. They are not doing that at all at the moment. This is going to be an interesting game. Chelsea have got injuries. They aren't playing great football. But if they can get through the first 20 minutes, they've got a chance. Cody Gakpo has been struggling a bit so far. I can't remember players for Holland coming in and ripping it up in the Premier League in the last couple of years. He will need time, and he might need to come out of the team for a game or two. Liverpool have got to hang in there and win matches until Diogo Jota and Luis Diaz are back. They need to get their confidence back up and get on a roll. There is not a lot between these two teams, and I think this game will end in a draw. I mean, that wouldn't help anybody if it ends in a draw, but I really hope that Liverpool can win this game. Also, congratulations to Jurgen Klopp on his 1000th game as a manager in 3 clubs. For Mainz he managed 7 years, for Dortmund he managed 7 years, now at Liverpool I think he's in year 8 or something like that. And Jurgen Klopp said, "It's a massive thing. I did the job for the clubs I loved. It is a crazy number, but the beard is now really grey. That was not the case when I arrived here. I'm not sure if that is because of the age and Liverpool. It is for me the best job in the world. It is not a relaxing job and not a job where you have a lot of holiday, but I love it. I feel blessed. I can do it because it is pretty much the only job I can do. I'm fine with the excitement, the pressure, the outstanding moments and the less good moments. It is part of the deal. Nobody wins all the time. I knew that early. Perhaps people should get an honor for 1,000 good games. I'm not sure anyone would get that. I don't know that at that time that I want to do this job for the rest of my life. From the first 7 games, I think we won 6. If we lost 1 more, I think we would be relegated. If we win 5, it is an outstanding number, and we go down to the 3rd division, and a promising coaching career would be finished before it started. So that's small margins. If Jurgen Klopp lost even 2 of the first 7 games, he would have been relegated with Mainz. 22 years ago when I became a manager, did we have smartphones? No. Great times, it means much less information. I analyzed games with a video recorder and a DVD. That is how I started. When you wanted to know what the outside world thought, you have to ask somebody or open a newspaper. And yeah, it was different times. Now social media is everywhere, and the Premier League players and the managers need to get used to it. It's just the modern times. But Jurgen Klopp, of course, feels nostalgic remembering the days at Mainz and Dortmund. I think he has a great career, and it's a brilliant career, and I really hope that it ends in glory. And I mean, in the next 2 or 3 years, Liverpool can win either the Premier League or the Champions League, so Jurgen Klopp can go out on a really high. I still consider him a legend, and if Man City would be punished like they should be, I mean, look at Italy. they had the balls to punish Juventus, to dock them 15 points. Man City should be punished like that. Then Liverpool would have been champions 3 times already on the Jurgen Klopp. And that's such a shame, because imagine if Jurgen Klopp was a 3-time Premier League winner. Nobody would dare question Jurgen Klopp, I think, right now. But that's just the way it was. Man City are just a financially doped club, and I don't like them, obviously. But I think the Premier League should have punished Man City like Italy are punishing Juventus, rightfully so at the moment. But that's still an open case, and the investigations are ongoing. So let me know what you think about the topics that we talked about today, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Goodbye.